All right.
Alright, so you want to start?
Okay. So it's just me and Harold because we're kind of talking after our thing. All right. Now that Harold's done making his bed, welcome back to the Gamerhead Nerds. All right.
Relationship
So
advice video. Second
part two.
part
Since
two.
everyone loved the first one.
Yeah.
If you want good conversation, you gotta make good conversation. Because if you're just kind of casual, then it leads to dry text.
No small talk. Focus on your grind. Be a better person. Work on yourself, and eventually you'll find that girl.
Yeah, and nothing like don't try to like act super cool, like all this stuff around. Like be yourself.
Yes.
Don't try to act a totally different person.
Yeah. You do not want a girl that you cannot be yourself around. What else? What else?
Let's see.
I hope so far we have not pissed off anybody.
Yep.
I'm trying to be
I hope
vague
not.
as possible on this podcast.
Yeah, be respectful to
Yep.
girls. Don't like go to a girl be like, hey, you have like a not like. You can't just be like weird about stuff either. Be like, hey, you have like nice legs. It's like, what?
Why?
Because you know what's happening then. 911. What's your emergency? Like that's the next step.
Oh man. Oh yo, let's talk about the age.
Yeah, like,
The age thing.
oh, okay. Listen. Yes, it's important that we're talking to a girl, it's in the right age. Now, what I mean by that is or if it's like you're in your 20s, you're in your 20s, okay, that's a different thing. The
Yeah.
rule I have a rule for that you take your age, divide it by 2, add 7. But if it's like now, if it's teenagers, okay, if you're 19 or 20 or something like that, you don't need to be dating a 15 or 16-year-old girl.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
There's a limit to that.
Listen,
All
so
right. If you are now 17, that's a risky number. All right. Me personally, you could talk and all the stuff you want, but I wouldn't actually like date her until she's 18.
yeah.
Now, okay, here's the thing. If you were dating before you turned 18, different story.
Yeah.
If you're 17 and she was like 16 or 15 and you're dating and then you turn 18, that's a different story. You're together already. But if you are like 18 talking to like a 14-year-old,
FBI, open up! No, don't no. And another thing too. So here's how I look at it. So 18 and 19 is like the age where you, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, to where you could actually maybe date a 17-year-old. The thing is, if you're 19, let's just say you're about to be 20, whatever, then she'll be 18, and then she'll be an adult or whatever. But those that's the stopping point. But when you reach 20, you must choose chicks, in my opinion, 1 year older, 1 year younger than you, or in the 20 range.
So you kind of say like a two. So when you're 18 and 19, 2-year difference at max.
Yeah. 17. But, no 16.
17. Oh, 17. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
when you're 20, 18.
Yeah. Yep. 18. Mainly in just your 20s, mainly. But yeah. Because that's just it's common sense.
I mean, even like that. Now something there's a different thing. Now we're talking about it too. There's a difference between dating and talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking to a chick, you're learning more about that. Now, dating, when you're actually like doing stuff to get all this stuff, trying to get romantic and all that stuff, that's just weird if it's a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird if it's a 20-year-old talking to 16, but hey, each your own. But make sure that the age difference though is like it's not crazy.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Yeah.
Especially just with that whole like thing right there too, with the 15, 16, 17, 18, just that area right there.
Mhm.
And then even too, though, I mean, you don't have to get married the next day. You I mean, just wait.
Yeah, and just know for all the young dudes out there and women, when you become an adult, you gotta change the way that you used to do things when you were a kid. It's not just gonna because a
And
lot of
then and
I've
then
seen
too,
a lot of yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say again with the age thing, if you were 19 dating a 17-year-old and you turn 20, kind of the same thing as the thing because I mean, you're dating before you turn, so it just kind of went like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But so yeah,
yeah,
I kind of see okay with that, but don't be 20 trying to get with
yeah.
that.
When you're adult, things change. You gotta look at low key kind of older women now, or at least in the 20 range. Because I feel a lot of dudes, sadly, that like they'll become 18, but they still have the mentality of a 15-year-old, and that's a lot of dudes. But it's just once you become 18, just things become different. And yeah, you got to just look at women more different. You're not in when you become 18, when you graduate, you're not in high school no more. So you can't just be like, oh, I want to date a chick in high school. Like, no, you gotta move on and go out things differently when you're an adult.
You just gotta kind of think about it because one, what is a 20-year-old gonna do with a 15 or 16-year-old?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's like on the stuff, and you gotta kind of think about the parents too,
Yeah.
because
Bro.
for me, if my daughter was 16, I don't want her dating a 20-year-old.
Nope.
And and I'm not even father right now, but I already know I don't want if when I get married and have a daughter, I don't want my daughter dating someone that's 20 years old when she's 16.
Nah. And just like you said with like
Because
the
there's nothing because that kind of can lead to taking advantage
yeah,
because she's younger than you, so she's gonna kind of be more and stuff, and you just take advantage of her, and that you don't know.
yeah, no.
And then you have to be mature in your relationships, and then make sure that what you're doing is it's not just all about you. You're not just dating this chick because it gives you more popularity and all this stuff because it makes you feel good. It has to be beneficial to both people.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the same thing. Like, be nice, be caring, be encouraging. Like, like I said, like the whole thing about hyping people up. There's a difference between like fawning over a girl and saying all this stuff, like you're beautiful, all this stuff, or and being encouraging.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if a girl says you're good looking, okay. If a girl says you're good looking, and all she says is you're good looking, and that's all she seems to care about, then it's like, okay, is there something else that she likes about me, or just that I look good?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep.
I mean, like I'll take the compliment, but at the same time, it's like, well, is that the only thing she cares about?
Hmm. And for me, I'm just trying to keep you guys out of jail. Don't even like
Yeah,
13, 14, no, 15, no. That's
because
just
I'm gonna be honest too, I ain't gonna bail you out if you dating a 14-year-old and you're 20. I
no.
ain't bailing you out.
Because we'll talk if you are a grown man and you're attracted to like girls that age, you need to get some help or go to jail, bro. So but if you got common sense and you are a grown man, then yeah, dude, 18, 19, 20.
And it seems and it's funny because I'll tell this story real quick. So me and Harold and Nick, we went kind of like on a guys trip to Gatlinburg, and at that time, so um, our school that we used to go to. So okay, so my mom works at the school that we used to go to, and she was kind of helping with volleyball, right? And she was doing the high school volleyball team, and they had a tournament in Gatlinburg, and so we went to Gatlinburg so we can use the school's rate to get like cheaper prices and just hang out and do our own thing. Okay, so me, Harold, and Nick are like in a lobby, and there's this one girl that's on the volleyball team that's like known me forever and my sister and my mom, like my whole family forever, and she's on the volleyball team, all right, and she's like kind of like a sister to me. So anyway, so me and Harold were like kind of talking or whatever, and then next thing you know, we just see a bunch of these like chicks, and this is high school. Remember, this is high school. Me and Harold are in college, and he's all
Yes.
right. So there's these chicks walking down, and me and Harold were kind of like looking, and we're like, and we saw all like a bunch of chicks walking down. Like we didn't really like look at them. We just saw like notice that there was a bunch of girls going down. And
Mm.
me and Harold kind of thinking like, hey, like there might be like some girls we talked to here. And then the girl that was like that I know in a long time, she's like 16 or 15, something like that. She was like, hey, she goes, we played against him in volleyball. And me and Harold looked at each other, was like, nope,
Yep.
not doing that.
Nope.
Because yeah. Like me and Harold are like one of the only people, like I don't know if one of the only people's, but like around at least like our whole like thing that really cares about that age thing.
Oh, I want to make a joke about somebody, but we won't. Yeah.
And then also me and Harold too. We're all about the bro code too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, especially because me and Harold, we've been friends since 3rd grade, and the same with me and Nick. So it's like that bond shouldn't be broken just over a chick.
Yeah, nah.
Because if that girl's really meant to be, then there shouldn't be conflict between the friend group. Because if there is, if she causes conflict between the friend group, you need to move on. Yeah. You don't need to be with her.
And like just for me, like me and Kyle, we're both old souls, and like for me, I kind of get along with like older people too a lot, and like they'll tell me stuff. They told me stuff when I was like a little kid, and I always like would listen and take their advice to heart. So that's why I just do what I do and like act the way I act around like women and just people in general. So.
Yeah. I mean, I still watch the Andy Griffith show. Like you just tell how much of an old soul I am. All about like the I'm kind of yeah. I just have that thinking, the old like maturity kind of thinking and stuff about. I mean, yes, me and Harold want girlfriends, but we also don't want to rush into a relationship.
Yeah, never want to force one.
Hey, so guess who just entered the waiting room? Nick Briscoe.
Why? Nick, show your face, dude.
We just talked about having confidence, Nick. Have confidence. Show your face.
Nick, is that a Confederate flag, bro?
Bro, I was on the toilet. Do you want me to FaceTime you when I'm on the toilet?
Go back to the flag.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Go back to the flag. There you go. That's better.
I'm not on it anymore.
I'm just kidding.
This is gonna be funny because I feel like out of all the guys that had like heartbreak, Nick is like number 1 on that list. So can't wait to hear his thoughts on this.
Heartbreak? I don't know about that.
Oh,
I sent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Gave you my heart and you must have run and broke that. So, never mind. I was frozen. I guess I'm not anymore.
Nope. Like, let's be honest. In the group, me and Kyle are the goats. You know, we're the kings. We get chicks, and Nick and Jason, the simps.
They're like the joke. Like if you're taking medieval, me and her are like the kings of the castle, and then like they're like the jokers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're the entertainment.
Yeah.
They make the kings laugh at they.
Me and Harold, we making treaties, do all this stuff, and they like entertain us.
Oh man,
I love the shirt I'm in.
Oh yeah, I bought that.
Looks like an acid trip.
Yeah, shirt's fire, dude.
Oh man.
I mean, the shirt's fire, but we already know I got the best swag. Come on now.
We'll see about that.
Biggie.
Yeah, maybe the kindergartners you got the best swag.
Wild.
No, Harold thinks he's at Comic-Con every time he wakes up.
That's hilarious.
They think because I have graphic T-shirts that I dress like a little kid, and I don't.
All right, so should we get on Call of Duty?
Harold, I swear, dude. I swear. In my church, I saw a little kid wearing those gray camo shorts and a random like T-shirt the other day, just like how you wear.
Nah. Listen, like I said, people look up to me. I'm their role model, so they want to dress like me, bro. It's all right.
You sure you just don't want to be a kid again?
No, I mean, yeah, but I don't dress like a kid. Hey, the biggest flex is a lot of times I'll be going somewhere and a girl will be like, "I like your shirt. It's cool." I'm like, "Thanks." Eat my. Actually, let me chill out.
Oh my god. Wild.
But yeah, dude. I get compliments on my shirts all the time. So
I do get compliments on my jacket, my brown jacket.
yeah. Dude.
I have people like, "Hey, I like your jacket." I'm like, "That's what's up."
Dude, funny thing is, over here I get roasted about my white jacket with the fur on it. But when I was at SCAD, I was pimping. Chicks love that jacket. But hey, it is what it is.
I did have someone tell me one time when I had my hair growing out or whatever. I forgot who it was, but it was like someone I knew, and they're like, I was like, "You growing your hair out?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's a brave choice." And I was like, "What?"
I know. I got mixed people saying we don't like your hair, and then have other people like, "Man, your hair is nice."
Yeah,
I like my hair.
Well, like the dude, because the person I was with, he was messing with me. Thought about his brave choice. Like he said, "That's a brave choice," because I had long hair, and I was like, "All right, thanks, bro."
We've all grown our hair out. Let's get back. Topics.
All right, back on track. So
Nick joined us.
Drinking milk?
What are you doing?
What are you, 9?
I'm eating chocolate. I'm eating chocolate.
That's even more like being a little kid.
Dude, you definitely are Saint Nick, bro. You eat
for real.
I like sweets at night, bro. I got the munchies.
Anyways, are you pregnant? Drugs?
No, the munchies are what you have when you're high.
Are you on the ganja again?
No.
Are you Cosmo from Very Odd Parents? Gotta have a little.
Dude. I was gonna say he'd be Mr. Crocker.
Yeah.
Very Odd Parents.
Very Odd Parents.
All right, so Nick.
Heck happened, dude.
Advice on girls. Go.
This guy walks in a room, man. Women leave their husbands.
Okay, advice time. Okay, so girls are point 1.
Oh man. Hey, some of them are though.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Some of them are though. Some of them are.
Yeah. Tread lightly.
Okay.
Tread lightly.
Let's use a little bit of censorship. Let's use a little censorship
like
and different
vocabulary
words. Nick, let's try that again.
It's not like I said they're the C word.
Okay. Let's opposite direction. You say some girls can be hoes. That's better.
It's the same word.
Oh man.
Okay. Restart. Advice number 1. Women or girls, depending on what age you are and how you qualify them as, can be hoes.
Yeah.
As the dictionary says, hoes are women that what's the word? Wouldn't say what is the word? Deceive. They deceive. They control.
What kind of dictionary do you have?
The Nick Briscoe dictionary for the mentally insane.
Mine says a tool used for farming.
You just use the Urban Dictionary, sir.
Okay, when you say the dictionary, I'm not thinking about the Urban Dictionary, the actual dictionary. Nick, you look like a rabbit.
Anyway, I know that's why I did it. Anyway, if you want to find the right girl, wait. Don't jump into anything. Don't ever jump into a relationship just to have a woman. That's stupid as frick.
Yeah.
Don't sip over nobody. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your patience on a woman that doesn't give any of it back to you.
Preach.
Okay.
I like it how when
That's-
Nick gets serious, he like his whole accent changes.
Gotta use my therapist accent, you know? My counseling.
There'll be so many dead kids. I'm just kidding.
Who told you that?
Nick, do you take your Adderall?
Wow.
It's 10:31, bro. It's
Anything
gone.
else? Anything else?
Go after the blondes. They're the nicest.
Bruh.
That's it.
Bruh.
Simp. He's a simp for bonds. Let me give some advice for like online dating, because that was a huge thing for me.
Oh,
Why-
okay. Here's advice about online dating. Don't do it.
Always. This is just not even advice. This is just common sense. But if you're like me, I just didn't do it last year.
You don't have any common sense?
Nick, you simped in middle school. Anyway,
You got
And
catfished by a fat
elementary.
man in his mama's basement in Arizona.
We're not talking about that, Nick. Evan can wait to a different discussion.
You starting to see pictures, ain't you?
anyway, always if you meet somebody online,
Your ex-girlfriend's in jail.
Not anymore. She's out.
yeah, she got out. Anyway,
She was on the news, Nick.
yeah, which is crazy. She got interviewed. Anyway, always FaceTime them. Always, you have to see them somehow. Video, FaceTime.
Let them see that good-looking face of yours.
And then try to set up a Zoom call with them and then see what happens. But yeah, never ever try to get catfished. And sadly, I actually know exactly that rhyme. I know exactly who catfished me. So
Okay, another thing too. Girls,
that's tough.
this is good advice. If you want to spend time with your boyfriend or just someone, play video games with them. Get them to teach you how to play video games. Because guys love that. One, the guys love light gamer girls. And two, guys like it because you're kind of showing initiative into like what they like. To feel like, hey, can you teach me how to play this? And you do it, that's a good way to like spend time together.
Dude, bro, I can go on and on about
I'm a ghost. I can go on and on for days and still do the most. Aaron, what's it like having white friends?
He loves it.
it sucks.
No, shut up. No, I don't. You complain too much. 20-year-old female.
Okay. Crap, I was about to say something, then I forgot.
Look at my cow leg, y'all. Me.
All right, so anything else?
Did we literally just watch this dude mess with his hair?
We did.
Yo, my hair be crazy.
Okay. Anything else?
I would say that's all, bro.
But yeah, so if something bad happens, just make sure you got a playlist to fall back onto, you know?
What's
Lord,
your song?
If it doesn't go well, learn from it, D.
Yeah.
When I Was Your Man. That's a good song. Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite quotes
Bob
is
Bruno.
like a movie everybody hates. But one of my favorite quotes from Star Wars is from Yoda. He says, "Failure is the greatest teacher."
Failure also. Yes, failure most of all. The greatest teacher. Failure is.
You're gonna
No, I
fail.
do not. That is
You're gonna
no
fail a lot, but just those failures will teach you stuff and give you lessons, dude. Like I said in the beginning of the video, bro, focus on your grind before you focus on trying to get a woman. Because once you have your stuff together, then it's like, all right, let me get out here and actually try to get a chick.
Yeah.
Man, focus on the grind, get the money. Yeah, dude. Do what makes you happy before you try to get with a baddie that might break up with you or might, destroy your self-esteem. But yeah.
Yep. Don't think too much about the future, because you think too much about the future, then you'll lose your present.
Yep. Exactly.
And if you worry too much about your mistakes in the past and all the other girls, you worry too much about your past, you'll miss out on your future.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, before Nick has a panic attack and shoots up the screens, I'm Kyle.
I'm Harold.
And I'm Nick. I'm black. You can't see me.
What a game ahead, nerds.
And
We out.
we out.
I got drip, drip, drip for sale. Drip, drip, drip for sale. Drip, drip, drip for sale. It's for real. Catch a deal. Drip, drip, drip for sale. Drip, drip, drip for sale. Drip, drip, drip for sale.